Hello and welcome back. I'm currently aboard the landfill train. We have a couple of issues. Firstly, the landfill train is a single carriage train, and that's fine, but it's not actually a lot of landfill, particularly for filling lakes. So we're going to upgrade it to 2 carriages. And the first thing we're going to do is ideally put it on manual. There we go. Okay. The second thing is we have a bit of a stone issue. Right, let's request in some carriages. Right, so the first thing we can do is take a blueprint of this, Did we get it right that time? Yeah. Put that down there. So that will get built and start requesting landfill. Okay. And that will mean we're now moving twice as much stuff. So in a minute I'll have to go to the other end of this, to the landfill station, and grow that. But the second problem is a bit more important. If we head on down here, okay, so this is the stone, and it's being consumed at the rate of a blue belt currently by this landfill machine. And the landfill machine is running about as quickly as it can. There are tricks to make it run quicker. Sorry, it's eating two stone belts. There are tricks to make it run quicker. I haven't bothered because, frankly, it hasn't been an issue up until now, but it may become one soon. This stone is all being provided from a quarry that is located here. And as you can see, we're down to literally the last couple of stone machines. So, I'm in 2 minds about what to do. I have 2 options basically. They both involve finding a stone patch. The first option is to find a stone patch and set up a 1-4 train that just ferries it back to the main station to build landfill using that landfill machine. The second option is to find a stone patch and make landfill on site and then load it directly from the machines making landfill into trains. So I think what's going to guide me is basically whether we have a good patch of stone. So I need 2 patches of stone, one for landfill, but the second one for the mega base bricks. We need bricks for furnaces. Right, there's a patch here, so that's 30 million. 30 million of stone. It's quite a big patch. Right, this is 19, this is on the edge of a coal, 5. Don't really want to do anything with this segment at all. So I think we'll keep the 30 million patch for the mega base. Do we have one here? This is gonna 6 million. It's gonna get covered by the solar field, so I don't really want to touch that. Right, do we have anything around here? This would be an ideal place because this is going to be dead space. I'll probably solar it at some point. Can we see any stone? No, nothing. It'd be quite nice if there was a way to filter by resources on the map. There's no stone hiding here. Is there any? There's a patch. Okay, so we're going to mine out that patch. It's nice and close to the main base. Right, so let's request some mining drills. That's on the production tab, isn't it? Okay, actually cancel that. This is what the outposting train is for setting up outposts. So we'll do it with the outposting train. Okay, I am going to request 200 construction bots. Okay, so here's the outposting train. Let's double check. Does it mining should be in carriage 3? That's fine. So do I have construction bots? They're filling up. One of the really nice things about setting these filters at the end is that you always know you've got your construction bots. That's obviously what was buffered up. There you are, I've got them. Alright, so where did we reckon this was? It is up here. What's the best way to get there? I think the best way to get there is to go up this line and branch off sideways. So that's what we'll do. Back here, we're going to drive manually right through the middle of the base, so that's going to be entertaining. I think the trick is to drive slowly so the signals protect us. Okay. Okay, up we go. Good. And where are we relative to that stone? A bit further up. A bit further up. Okay, let's get the rail book out. No, wrong book. There we are. Okay, so a T could go in there. To do that, we need to take out some lasers. This is now within our happy place, so we don't really need to worry about lasers. So let's deconstruct small poles and lasers. Cool. Over. I could do the whole thing, but let's just do a bit. Okay, and I think I'm in the wrong suit. We'll change into the big build suit. Great. Down that goes. We've got a couple of signals which need fixing. So it's this signal here, this signal here. I wish there was a facility on blueprints to hold down a modifier key. And when you held down the modifier, that it would... I've got no... that hot swap entities would get hot swapped by the blueprint. That would make me happy. Let's get 2 stacks of those just in case. Okay. Great. Okay, so back to the railbook. Wrong way. I feel like I should probably split this up into more than one railbook. One for the 2 rails, one for the 4s, one for the walls. But it kind of works for me having a single book. Okay. So we're not going to be doing anything else out this way. I just need this stone. This area, once the stone is tapped out, will probably become solar. Okay, that's the stone field above us. And I just need a simple train station. This isn't a high throughput one. Nobody cares about the volumes of stuff here. Okay, so I want this, but in blue, basically. Do we have one of those? What's this? Right, that's a ridiculous high performance one for no good reason. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, so I'm looking for this, basically. There we are. I don't think I want that curved section on the end. Okay, so this is on the wrong side. Right, let's see if there's one. I think that's the right one. So window shins was the last one. This one is turnwise. Unfortunately, it is red belt. These are turnwise and blue. So let's redo that blueprint. I think it's that much we need. Cool. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's put this down. Well, we're not really worrying about spacing, about space or anything. We know, you know, this is a thing nobody's ever going to look at again. It's not high performance. Nobody cares. There's not going to be a stacker. There's only ever going to be one train coming here. Great. Drive on through. Stop there. Okay, so things I need. I've got all the rail down, and I think I can put all my rail back. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna need mining drills, power pole, belt, splitters, belt. Those. Then I'm gonna need boxes. They aren't boxes. Look again, where are... Oh, yeah, the boxes are here. Okay. Get that powered. I've done what I did not very long before and put down everything I had in a box to help out with landfill, and then of course walked away. So again, I've lost the key blueprint. Okay, so we go under and back to make room for a power pole. Then we go down, 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 and one more. The overhang here fills there when we tile. Okay. Pull that up. Let's find an edge. It's very important not to hold down shift when you do this, otherwise it goes really hideously wrong. Okay. Let's have a look around the back, check nothing weird has happened. There's every single square is covered. We have an underground here we don't need. How many outputs do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My My balancer's blueprint book is in the box wherever the landfill came from. Okay, how do we feed 6 into 4 without a balancer? See, the thing is, I don't care because this is a low throughput station. So that can feed in there. Okay, split that. I can feed in there. Whoops. Okay, that can go there. That in there. Okay, split that one. Okay, so that's about as ugly can get, and hopefully it will work. Brilliant. Alright, I'm missing a train station. That's done. Alright, let's give this a name. Stone 2, just in case. Move this forward a bit. Okay. So I'm going to need to put in a train. Not really ready to reassign the old train. Which carriage of trains in here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's missing fuel, but we can steal 2 of these, I think, and nobody will ever be the wiser. Okay, so what's the schedule on this? It's going to go to Stone 2. Until inventory full. Then it's going to go to base stone. Whoops. Until inventory empty. Okay, set that on automatic. Actually, I'm going to set this off to go to base. And I'm going to ride with this because we've had issues before where things looked cut and shut, and then when I've actually come to do them, they've gone hideously wrong. So let's check this works. There's some big piles of dead biters here. I'm starting to think that it really is time to fortify in. Right, that little iron mine at the bottom is fully empty. Oh, not a moment too soon. We had actually run out. Okay. Wow. Right, let's run back in. So the stone comes down here, and then it comes in here. And we can drastically improve the throughput here if we can be bothered. I can't be bothered right now. The important thing is, are we getting our... Right, so there's landfill in this one. But there's no landfill in this one. Right, let's grab a green wire. I think that's the problem. Where's green wires? Here. I think I need to join a green wire from here to here. Come on, where are they? 200 on the way. Just on the way for a long... Oh, there they are. Great. Okay, so I think that's what's needed. No. Okay. These are green and these are red. So what's the difference? These are enabled if there's a red signal. Apologies. Right, so let's break that. That shouldn't have been joined. There should be a signal here. And these inserters are only allowed to work if that signal is red, which means there's a carriage in there. Okay. Right, so I'm going to need some stack inserters I've got. I'm going to need some provider chests. Do I have provider chests yet? Come on, come on. Then we're going to beef up the landfill drop up at the place where we're bulk filling the world. Okay, there we are. Alright. So, back to automatic. I may have either an episode or an off-screen where I go around and just tidy everything up. Because the base is grown as a living base, there's lots of things that need a bit of tender loving care. A lot of it involves tidying up dead mines. I need to wall in the bottom half of the site. Yeah, there's a bit of a laundry list of chores, things that have to be done which aren't very exciting. So yeah, we will get onto that as and when. Cool, so we're just about to make the turning to go up towards the oil area. Here we are. So we're passing red, green, blue circuits. That's the red circuits. This is plastic. This is cracking. And this is landfill. Zoom in. Put this on manual. Right. So. These are storage chests. Alright, let's put in provider chests. That's it. So now we have twice as much landfill, which can't be a bad thing. It gives more work for these bots to do when they get their landfilling jobs. Okay, it goes to landfill until empty cargo inventory. That's fine. Okay. And then this is my box of useful stuff, which I had left behind. Okay, and apparently I'm full because I am full of landfill. Well, that's a good excuse to put some down. Is that the biggest I can do? Yeah, it is. I kind of want to get this bit landfilled up here because it's the marker for the next area. It lets us start work placing down the heavy oil cracking, which, as was pointed out by somebody else, has comedically too much capacity for what we're trying to do. Alright, down we go. I kind of feel that like there should be should be better support for this scale of terraforming. It's just quite a lot of effort to rebuild the world, and I kind of feel it should not be quite this much. Okay, so let's go back now that I've emptied my inventory. The reason I'd emptied my inventory into boxes in the first place was so that I could pick up lots of landfill and place it down. Okay, let's see if it actually fits in this time. That's the first box. That's the second box. It doesn't quite fit. It doesn't fit by quite a way. Okay, let's put a provider down, and then at least those things can be requested. And look at the map. Okay, so we have a network covering here. These are not joined up. Let's see if we can help that out. And okay. I seem to have an abundance of boxes. Okay, there we are. So, if we look at the map, we got logistics network. I think those are joined, but these aren't joined. Let's go find out what's going on there. Okay. And at the same time, yeah, that definitely can throw away all the stuff I have in my pocket that I don't need. Okay. So, there's a drone port over this way. Yeah, but apparently there's one up here somewhere. Down. Oh, here. Okay. So this is powered up but isn't joined to anything. Let's see if we can fix that. Okay. So, does that join those? Yep. That looks like a join at the corner. I wish it would color code the networks. Okay. So those two overlap. What we're missing is a join. No, those are joined. Okay, those aren't. Okay. So this whole area now is covered in logistics. Some of this C is not. We need to fill in that gap there, but to do that we need to place something down in the water. So the best we can do currently, I think, is there. This is, as you're gathering, a complete mess. It's just the way things are, so it will all get ripped up later. I'll go through the deconstruction planner that takes out drone ports and big poles. But at least things are happening. Okay, so let's go to map view and check that the stone situation back at main base is sorted. So this is the stone train. It's making another trip. Turn off drone coverage because that's just annoying. Okay, so the stone is still unloading and we've got a train incoming. So I think we are okay. Okay, let's check. Okay, this is the landfill maker. It is running. And this landfill train is fully loaded. No, it's not fully loaded. It's 2.9k. So these buffers haven't filled. So how are we doing here? We have 6.4k left, so I think that's going to be fine. I think we are using landfill here slower than we are making it at the main base. Okay, that should help there. Okay, well, I'm going to call this episode. Sorry it wasn't hugely exciting, but there's limits to how much I can physically do. Don't need that, or don't need batteries or fish. Before I go, I had an idea for a fun mod, or at least a mod I think would be fun. So there are various challenges you can set yourself in this game. Launch a rocket, launch as many rockets as possible, do one of the big mod packs like Angels and Bobs. And you can tie a hand behind your back by saying things like, I'm only going to use belts or bots, or I'm not going to allow myself to use trains, or whatever. What I thought might be kind of fun, though, would be a production challenge where it's basically a randomized recipe. So you have no idea before you play the game what the challenge will be. So it might require, I don't know, a nuclear reactor and a piece of plastic for the level 1 production item, and then the level 2 production item might be a robot frame and 3 pieces of 235 and a landfill block, something like that. And the idea would be that every time you play, you'd have a different set of recipes that need making for the different tiers of the production challenge. The production would produce things that look like research potions that have to be burnt in things that look like labs. So you'd have the logistics challenge of delivering them to somewhere to be consumed. Yeah, that's basically the idea. So there'd be, I don't know how many levels of these production potions, maybe 7 to match what you have for research potions. And you'd basically just get a score for for how well you work through them. So to unlock production 2, you'd have to burn, say, 500 production 1s. To unlock production 3, you'd have to burn 1,000 of 1 and 2. Something like that, something that escalates. And every time you play, the recipes for the production packs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be a different recipe. So every time you play, you'd have to design brand new construction workflows. And I guess it could be made more tricky by having randomized intermediate recipes. So maybe production pack 3 requires a production pack 1, production pack 2, and a copper plate. Something weird like that. Anyway, that's the idea. So it would be for sort of PvP production challenge games. Rather than just making as many in-game items as possible, it would be these random recipes, so that you couldn't just come in, slap down a standard blueprint, and then mine the living hell out of copper, or build the living hell out of green chips or something. Every time you'd have to design and build a factory specifically for that production challenge. Anyway, that was my mod idea. Don't know if it's got legs, but I think I'd enjoy playing it, and that's good enough for me. It's a little beyond my software engineering skills, though, at this time to build it. So if anybody's out there who cares about this stuff, I've got some ideas about how it could be built, but it's a bit outside my comfort zone doing Factorio modding. So anyway, get in touch. I'm on Facebook as Matthew Pocock. I hang around in the Factorio group, or you can contact me through YouTube. I try to respond to comments. Yeah, anyway, that's the plan. So we've sorted out our stone shortage. This area is blueprinting down now. We have the solar. I got dizzy there. So this solar is placing down. So I'm fairly happy with that. And I may have to run over here at some point and put in more solar prints to fill up this area. And our power situation is critical, because, you know, that's how it is. And we haven't even got the mega base going yet, so goodness knows how awful the power situation will be once that's happened. Just before we go, let's see how much more of the refinery site goes down that didn't go down before. Are we able to put it down? Well, a light. Whoop-de-doo, we are the winners. We put down a light. Okay, this is going to take a while. I will see you again soon. Hopefully next time there will have been some demonstrable progress, terraforming this side of the map, and maybe we will do something a bit more productive than making an iron mine or a coal mine. See you again soon. Hope you're having fun. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and see you again. Bye.